What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Study Hall here on UFS University. My name's Tam, and we have a full crew today.
Yes, we do.
I've got
Travis, TNT Tangeman.
Oh, I'm up.
I'm
new to this format.
right into that microphone.
I'm Mason.
Mason Johnson, and then
How's it going, guys?
Oh, I'm.
I think they're going well. They can't answer, so I'll answer for them. They're going.
Well, I'm sure
fantastic.
they'll answer in the comments.
They will.
Talking to the audience.
They won't.
And then lastly,
Jacob Johnson.
what Study Hall is for the unenrolled is we've taken a bunch of your guys' UFS topics as well as some of our own, and we sit down and we discuss them for your amusement, entertainment, and knowledge. So, before we jump into it, if you like the content, go out to patreon.com/TCG University. Throw us a couple bucks, hit one of the tier levels, get some exclusive / time-gated content. If you don't have any bucks to toss, that's totally fine. Go out to YouTube, where everything goes up free a little bit later, and do all that cool YouTube stuff, like subscribe, comment, share, bell, all of that jazz.
Hit the bells.
Hit that bell. So, with that, the first topic that I want to talk about, actually, let's talk about our weeks in UFS. So, Mason, you're gonna get, you haven't done anything in UFS. You're on as a special guest. The only thing you've done is just like freak out about Mitsurugi, right? That's just it.
Actually, I've been doing a lot of UFS deck teching.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
But none of it's been Soul Calibur themed.
Okay.
So if that's the topic of our conversations.
No, absolutely not. What have you done this week?
I went through pretty much all my UFS stuff a little while ago.
Rad.
And I rebuilt my Morrigan deck with Darkstalkers versus Street Fighter.
Mhm.
Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers.
Yeah.
Whatever that set's called.
It's boring. Who cares?
In that set, and that deck's kind of cool now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Stacker Morrigan.
Yeah.
She's really interesting. Too bad I'm not gonna be able to play it anymore once the set comes out. 'Cause
Totally.
For Morrigan, one dot's gonna rotate.
100%.
So.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm very upset about that too because I really wanted Thrill of Battle. Like I really wanted Thrill of Battle for Ivy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just revealed
Oh,
top
shit,
stack
yeah.
and attack. Oh shucks, I guess I'll draw it.
Yeah.
that's pretty good. I like that.
Jake, how about you?
I've played Ivy since I built it. If anyone was there watching me stream games with you,
I was on Monday.
of time of recording, and it's been a blast. I played Kotal Khan this last weekend in a tournament. Did not perform as well as I wanted. Granted, the first game I really messed up and tried to play Search Snake turn 1 and failed my whole turn.
Remembered it was your off-symbol card?
I remembered it was off-symbol as soon as I had checked a 3 and committed my character to pass it.
Oh, no.
Other than that, that's about all I've done for UFS.
I have deck jumped twice in this week. I remade Faye, thinking that for the Atlanta PTC we're gonna have Street Fighter vs. Darkstalkers, Soul Calibur, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I've gone back and now I'm playing Jackie Underwater. I'm just playing the loop deck. Deck's fun. Deck can blow you out on turn 2. It can blow you out on turn 20. It's a blast. Just trying to find numbers and really hone that in. Travis?
I built Vega Under Death recently, and I played it at a tournament. I got first with it. It's really good against aggro decks, which there are a lot of in this format. Just kind of says stop playing the game for a second, and then you just blow them out with From Hell, and it got a lot of new support in Soul Calibur as well. Like, all of Yoshimitsu's stuff is really good in it.
Okay.
Because you just want to blow up their foundations and their staging area as much as possible.
I'll tell you, it's annoying. Good is undetermined right now.
So, speaking of Yoshimitsu and speaking of Ivy, the whole first topic is let's just take 15 minutes and talk about Soul Calibur. We have gotten all of the spoilers. If you want to, you can go out to, I'm fairly positive we have them on UFS University's Facebook page. If not, you can go to the Rockford UFS page, and they're definitely all out there. Or, you know,
Sure James
shout outs
shared
to the OG. You just go to Jasco's homepage and they got it there.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen everybody. What stands out to you, Jake?
Nightmare, very much so.
I'm playing Nightmare at Worlds. There's no way I'm not.
I most likely am at least building Nightmare for Worlds. If he's still there, that's the only character that stood out to me that could get banned.
Yeah.
Other than that, I know I'm building a Mitsurugi deck for someone.
Hey.
And I am building a Lilith deck.
Lilith 2?
Yep.
Under
Water.
with
Zhanghua cards, because I believe that she made Lilith best symbol underwater and insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in my head, I don't actually know if that's true or not yet because I haven't tested it at all.
That's fair.
Because you were testing it under
mean,
Earth before,
I
right?
played Under Earth, and that was what I was really liking because Dark Cheerito is broken.
I mean, her 3 damage attack, X is the one that gives all your other 3 damage attacks 1/1, and as long as it's in your card pool, is really nuts in Lilith. More free stats.
So I've been on Patreon for the any tier level. If you're just $1 tier, I'm making these like first glance looks at every character. So far, I'm up to Maxi of like every card from all the past sets that matter. Maxi has access to a card, and Mason's gonna bust a nut. You
It's
remember?
Ominous Whistle, right?
It's not Ominous
No.
Whistle. It is Fighting for Wiley.
Oh, I like that card too.
That card's very, very good in Maxi. Do you know what that card Fighting for Wiley does?
No clue.
I had to read it again.
That's one that kicks a foundation out of your card.
Kicks
And
pool?
then
foundation,
if
you
it
get
deals-
speed, and if it deals, you add it back to your staging area.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, it gets damage?
It's plus 2
Yeah.
damage.
Dang, I wish it was speed.
I was playing a Reese deck that played that and flopped it with a King of Fighters card that said all your air or order attacks got stun 1 while it was in your card pool.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
yeah,
then you
yeah.
just
I
added
know
it
that
and
card.
rotated it because it gave your next deck plus 2 damage when
Yeah.
you added it.
That's
So
rad.
then you just flipped it around. It
that's
was really
very cool. But no, I think of Maxi's cards because I actually have not looked deep into Maxi, but like that plus Siberian Scientist, or Maxi says add a foundation into your card pool to like ready a card or discard a momentum
yeah.
to ready a card, and
That's
so
under
like
air, right?
Siberian Scientist or Fighting for Wiley.
Fighting for Wiley.
Fighting for Wiley's under air, yeah.
Man, I was thinking like a Scorch Wheel deck. So like, if you do that enough with Scorch Wheel and
Mhm.
Maxi,
Yeah.
I don't know, because of his action, you can get to like some major draw.
Yeah, you
potential.
can. There's a lot of. I think tri-symboling Maxi like might be a fun thing that you can do at a locals. I'm not positive it's like hyper competitive, but I think you could easily tri-symbol this deck and just like shuffle around your card pool well enough.
'Cause you have the good symbol for Chun-Li's card that
Mhm.
flips the build one in. Oh, you could
Yeah,
do it.
like you. There's some stuff you can do. There's some neato stuff.
Under
mean-
the good symbol, you get Phase card too. That builds you.
Honky Tonk.
Honky Tonk Woman. That
I mean,
builds you foundations.
Jake, if you remember, I kind of did that. The deck wasn't very good, but I did that a while back.
I remember seeing that. This
Yeah.
is actually a good version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very cool, actually.
This is the character I know that Barrett is wanting to play.
Maxi,
Yeah.
that's rad.
He's really cool. He's got Reese symbols.
Yeah,
That's what's really cool about
he's
it.
got re-symbols.
He's
You're
got
right.
re-symbols.
You're right.
Makes me happy.
But yeah, Ivy's got a million cards that you can interact with. I just did today just because like he's a character I'm really interested in, and honestly I couldn't be patient. I went through a list of every attack that triggers off of Nightmare's static. Obviously, like you don't get to play those cards, you don't get to play all of them, and all of your attacks won't trigger his effect. But like,
There are 32 different ones.
yeah, like 32 different cards that will just be like, hey, this gets 2 free damage for existing. Like I think takedown, minion or demon grab, is that what it's called? Demon grab, minion grab,
Demon grab.
minion grab, scorpions. Demon grab gets a free 2 damage. So it's a one high for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right?
1 high for 4, 8 if you make the check, and,
Yeah.
and ignores progressive, and your opponent can't block with action cards.
Crazy, huh?
And if they block you, you could add it back to your hand.
Yeah.
If you want. You probably wouldn't want to do that one, but like that's the only problem with that card in him. But
I mean,
whatever.
I checked a 6, I tapped 1, and now it ignores. So now like they get to block that one, and then I'll still burn them for the throw because it's a throw.
And I mean, if it's the only attack you draw, you just pick it up and you play it again,
Yeah.
and then that's not bad.
Or you pick it up and then build 3 foundations and say I got another one for next turn.
Yeah, you
I'm
still
down.
can't use action cards against me.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's plenty of stuff that Nightmare can do. I haven't even gone through foundations.
Yeah, I'm excited to play Dark Chirito on him.
Yeah,
To where if you block Dark Chirito, I'm gonna lift it back and block you with it.
yeah.
It's gonna be real degenerate, I think.
The
But who
only
knows?
the only other character that I've done like any looking for me personally is Zhonghui. I think I absolutely love the. There was a Sakura that used to
Shanghua?
Shanghua, whatever.
Or whatever it is.
Shaolin Showdown. There was a.
That's the wrong game.
Yo, if we got Shaolin Showdown, that'd be hype as hell. All the assets for the. All right, whatever.
Oh.
But there was a Sakura that like pretty much did what she did, but I actually think X does it better. by getting to play 2 of it. It's,
I mean,
it's a little limited by the 3 damage, but like
Yeah, I remember which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, is she 3 or less?
she is 3, printed 3,
Printed 3.
printed 3, or else like there was a
Or else
bunch
you'd
of
be playing cats on your opponent's turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of cats, we have an unblockable attack with cats.
Oh yeah, the Mitsurugi action is okay. I give it worlds. Like it'll be running rampant in worlds.
You think so?
And if it actually is doing stuff, it won't be exist anymore. That's my guess. Or they'll print a lot of counters in the next set to damage bonus abilities or action cards.
I think the way that you just fix this is you just make unblockable a keyword.
Yeah, though you can remove it.
You just make unblockable a keyword
You
so the
can-
cards can interact with it, and then you're fine.
I guess it doesn't get flash
That's
either.
fair.
So DR honestly is like
Mm-hmm.
the #1 call against this combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can
Wait,
still
it
survivalist.
doesn't it say that you have to like your attack has to be unblocked before the action card can make your next one unblockable, right?
Correct.
So if you just block,
Yeah. I mean,
Then-
there's plenty of counterplay.
Obviously, it's
So-
counterplay. It's just like there are characters in this game that give 4 speed for free on a card called Missile Launcher that already gets 4 speed for free.
Yeah.
On turn 2, you can play this 11 speed attack that has stun 2.
And
That's fair.
and
They
Kung
can't
Jin,
block it. That's what
and
I'm talking
Kung
about.
Jin was form given 2 momentum for your cats, and so it's not powerful too. I mean, you've already got
It's
it.
another 4 damage. So Cats has 24 base damage unblockable.
Does it say the unblocked attack has to do damage?
No.
Because if
I
not, people are
don't
gonna have to
think
start blocking fatalities too.
Yes, it does not say that, but you have to find a way to give fatality stun,
Okay.
which is not hard.
No.
is fatality a weapon?
No.
No.
Shanghua
Okay.
can do it under Void.
Yeah, that's
Right? She has it?
Yes.
She has Void? Okay, perfect.
Yep. You can just I don't know, under fire play
Quick and precise.
quick and precise. That's the card I'm looking
Quick
for.
and precise and Kung
There's-
Jin's Foundation because it
There's
has
a lot
combo.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of stun cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just
Yeah.
like, hey, you have to block the fatality now. Or the sick one. You ready? Paralyzing gaze. That's the sick one.
Oh.
The stun 3,
It's
0
stun
mid
3,
for
0
1.
mid for 1. In Mitsurugi, you give it some
Oh.
extra damage, and you're just
Under
like
the good symbol?
under fire too.
Well,
Paralyzing
it's
is
not a
fire.
weapon though, so you can't give it damage.
No,
No, you
the-
can't give it stun. More stun.
It already has stun. Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
Why do you need to give it another 1 stun? It's already got stun 3.
Because every stun matters.
Every
Okay.
stun matters. Ask Coffee Samba.
Ask Coffee Samba.
Fair
But-
enough.
Yeah, like I can imagine like a Mad Bros is gonna throw that as a 2 of in his deck and just be like, oh, Coffee Samba. Well, I stunned your whole board out, and I gave this extra speed, and now Cats killed you. I Punch and Judy'd it.
Punch and Judy, and you can't block it.
Oh no.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So is that, you're just saying that the Mad Pro deck that's run rampant for a while. I don't know how well it's doing right now, but last time I was
It
playing, was doing
hasn't been
well.
at a lot of events recently.
Mm.
I haven't seen Keenan at a lot of events, so it hasn't been there.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Fair
it's definitely still really good. If anything, it got better because of confronting Jeddah, but people aren't playing it for some reason.
I mean, people are
People are playing new stuff and trying the current meta. It's not at the top tier because that's what everyone says is the top tier.
Mhm.
Since we don't have a gigantic game, we don't have all this diverse things happening.
reading my
Mhm.
mind.
Yeah,
So because Keenan isn't showing up to play it, nobody's playing it, and
pretty much. So
Okay.
no one knows it exists.
This thing just says if your stun or weapon attack is not blocked. It's so silly. Your next attack is
Yeah.
+4. So
and
silly.
unblockable.
So silly.
And worst comes to worst, that card just sits in your hand. It's like, oh, my opponent had to discard a card. Chugs.
Yeah.
You activated stun or an action card. Oh, goodbye one of your cards.
Did you revoke? We'll discard an additional one.
Yikes.
yeah.
Revoke's already discard 1. Like,
Oh, the other card I'm hype about is the Nightmare action. You can just like randomly sit on them, and then every time your opponent responds, they burn for 4 vitality.
man, Fight Like You Mean is going to be an absolute beating in Bishamon too. So like, Bishamon just gives free stats on all his shit,
Yeah.
and so it's just like +4 plus another 4. It's a weapon. Like I think.
Oh, that'd be really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Under Void.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a bunch of really gnarly stuff.
Do you know what I'm really excited for?
Hmm.
This lovely beauty, Sophitia.
Sophia?
I love her
Yeah?
design because
Yeah?
she's like really good Gebrek.
Yeah. Got all the symbols too, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
I like her asset a lot.
Her asset's nutty.
It's the best asset.
like
Nutty.
like in Soul
Not
Calibur.
actually,
In
but-
Soul Calibur, the 3 characters that I play are her, Siegfried, and Mitsurugi.
Yep.
And I love all 3 of them.
I play Nightmare, Taki, and Grow. And I don't like Grow in this game. Taki,
I think
I
Grow's
know
nuts.
I'm
but-
gonna build
He
Taki.
definitely is.
I've been thinking
but-
about it.
Her support is weird.
How you guys feel about character box stopper as well?
I don't like it.
I think that if the stars align for him, he'll win any game. And
Yeah.
if the stars don't align, he'll lose.
Yeah.
I am for sure building as well. Because I'm gonna
'cause
sack
you're a
people.
You are
main
the
player.
only person that I know that will build it here.
I'm gonna sack the shit out of people.
I think he's really lame. I don't like his design at all.
Come on, you
He's
can
just-
minus
he's
6
just a
damage
coin-
by milling them.
He's just a coin flip character.
Yeah.
I mean-
it's just not. It's not clever.
But it's like it's not. It's like I roll a d20 and I rolled a critical, I win.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll a critical, I lose.
He's just a better front for the fatality mill decks that we've already been seeing. He has chaos. He gets to play surveyor and fatality every turn, and he mills them faster.
I guess.
yeah.
And
mean-
and I'll just say it again. I think it's really lame. Like,
Yeah.
I
just-
mean that
it's
deck
just
is
not
really
clever.
lame. So
I mean,
really lame deck. For a really lame
I'd
character
rather
seems good.
play as well than Keith,
I don't
honestly.
know. I really like that whole like action card. I thought it was gonna be an asset called Soul Calibur. Like that was my guess.
I'd have been down.
Or like the ring. Like they could have just made an action card
Like
called
the
Ring Out,
stage?
and it was the
or the stage.
Yeah, Stage Out or whatever.
yeah. I think.
They already made that in Mortal Kombat though, didn't they?
No, they made
Stage
Stage Kill.
Kill.
Stage kill.
Because that's what happens in Mortal Kombat. You kill them at the stage. This one, you knock them off the stage. It's like the unique thing about Soul Calibur, and they didn't make it a card.
Go ahead.
the auto lose card.
You can copy Soul Edge with Mushroom Experimentation as well. So if they block an attack, then mill 20.
Full block.
What
block.
what symbol
Full
does
block.
that thing have?
Chaos. And evil, I guess.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, so
it's
under
got both.
evil you could just
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm building.
So
Oh, grow with explosion underwater.
Yeah.
That should be pretty hype. They're all 5/5s.
they are.
And
all
also
5/5s.
X is ultra rare.
Yep. And X is ultra rare. The best to play it in the biz.
Would Bubble Lead be really good in him?
I think so. Actually.
Bubble Lead be pretty hype.
Doesn't sound that bad.
I think
He
he
says
played.
four printed damage, right? And Bubble leads 5, but you still get still get 2/2 on all of them.
Yes.
Yep.
And you shove their card pool.
I don't think it's bad.
And then with his weapon, you get +2 to your multiple rating.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that this character that all of these characters can do.
I think,
I forgot that asset gave +2 to multiple rating,
yeah.
and it's not just playable in him,
No.
is it? Or is it?
But,
Is he one of the
no,
ones
no,
that
no,
has
no,
the-
No,
None of
it's
them-
playable in anyone.
No one has
All
their
of them
only.
are playable in anyone.
All of them
Perfect.
playable in anyone.
So you get it just multiple for this thing now. This ultra rare of Shanghua's.
What? What?
And they all get 2/2 undergrow.
What?
Nah, we don't need the 2/2.
Mm.
What?
You said 15.
You know
was
what's
enough.
really cool about this thing though, is if you're playing the reversals that have multiple, then you give the reversal multiple too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And plus.
Or in
and then
Changhua, you
fuck
just
people
have to
up.
block an
Why do you even play
attack.
reversals, huh?
Huh?
Why do you even play the reversal keyword?
Yeah, you don't need to. In Changhua, all you have to do is block an attack to play any attack from your hand with no check necessary.
Boom.
Wait, who the fuck is this character?
The 7-hander.
This chick?
Yeah.
The
She's
the-
sick.
The
Yeah,
little girl.
reader.
Yeah. Oh
Read
my
her.
god.
All right.
The
Twice per
cosplay is gonna be
turn.
sick, dude.
After an attack is blocked, you may play one attack with
Shave my
after
legs.
3. No check necessary. After the attack resolves. Oh. Damn
So
it.
if
She
then
can
if
do
they
that on her
block-
own turn too. So
Damn
like
right.
she's like 4 in, then she's like, "Oh, you blocked my 4th attack," and slaps down a free attack.
There's another one.
Yeah.
I'll multiple 5 it. You blocked it or any of the multiples. I'll play another attack.
Yeah.
Shucks.
Yeah, she's really good.
That's pretty silly.
And she stuns like 5.
Twice per turn your attack ain't stun 1.
Yeah, read her asset.
Look at her asset. Her asset's broken.
This attack gets
Her
+2 to
asset.
its stun rating.
Her
Oh.
asset is broken.
It's like the best.
Actually broken.
Her asset.
Oh, hey, we could play Void Mitsurugi with that.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, what do you think we are doing?
Oh. Well, you've been talking up this fire game a fuckload.
Whoa. I said we're running missile launcher. I never said anything.
We're not dual symboling this deck, Jake.
That's what you think.
Why would we not?
Why would we
Give me
not?
your. We've been going for a hot minute. Give me your Street Fighter. Fuck. I'm gonna see the S.
Soul
at the start of this
Calibur.
and always say Street Fighter. Your Soul Calibur takes. Give me your final impressions.
I don't know. Set's really good.
That was really informative. Thank you.
Yes. I don't know. The set is at the same power level that it needs to be for our current meta, because, like, it had to be at least better than Bebop, and it definitely is better than Bebop. Like, I don't know. Like, at this point, we can't go back, sadly, to how things were before, which, I don't know. It might not be a bad thing.
We don't want to go back.
It might not be a bad thing, but, yeah. I think this set's okay.
Mason, with the limited card pool that you've seen, do you have any thoughts or impressions?
It's interesting to see how much faster the game is now than what I remember being used to.
Totally.
I don't think the game's quite as fast as it was. There was a point in time where it was like turn 2 decided if you wanted to lost the game.
Yeah.
And I don't quite think the game's there now. I think it's like a turn 3 or 4
Mm-hmm.
game now. But like back when I played a lot of UFS,
Mm-hmm.
it was like 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And then if the game wasn't over by turn 7, it was like a 20-minute game that lasted an hour.
Yep.
So, like, this is definitely a lot different. And I'm okay with that because, like, I hated playing 1 hour long games.
Totally.
That's no fun. Even though I totally played decks that benefited from playing hour long games at one point in time, I don't like playing that long game. I would prefer to play a 15-minute round and then go eat something between rounds.
I agree.
Agreed.
I can say that I have not felt as disheartened playing this game as I did against your Ivy with Faye. And so if that's anything to be said like how Bebop started for me, I'm probably not going to like this format. And that's just honest. I have a really hard time as a person, personally as a player, like adapting to big shakeups or big changeups in formats. And if Soul Calibur is bringing one of those, I'm just going to be behind the curve again, which will just be frustrating for me. But
I don't know. I think
adapt.
I think Ivy's the one good slow deck in this format, and I think she's really disgusting to play against.
Personally, I think the deck I'm playing right now is not that good for her.
And so that's crazy to say that because I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you. And with my Fae deck, even with the Soul Calibur cards that I could add in, I felt like it was like a 9-1 matchup. Like I felt like it was almost impossible because
I can
of
selectively draw Revoke in that deck. So it's
Yeah.
like,
It preys on certain
and I
decks.
you didn't even play against the deck that had the 7 diff.
totally,
That
which
gets
got
to
to draw
selectively
3.
draw 2 from discard pile and another card.
Yep.
Because I think Nightmare actually just destroys Ivy.
Oh yeah, like I was like playing through in my head. I'm like, I think I just lose to Nightmare
Mm-hmm.
because
It's a good thing I called dibs.
I don't block that much.
It's a good thing I called dibs.
No, you didn't call dibs.
I think I did. I'm fairly positive
Pretty sure someone else called dibs in the chat before you.
in a chat. That sucks. I'm playing Nightmare. I don't know. I don't know
That's
what that's
fine.
like.
There's gonna be a lot of diversity.
It happens.
Yeah.
I wonder how fast my dad can make a costume. I wonder how I'm gonna play a game wearing the costume. That's the more important part.
You need
Yeah,
to
how
the
do you
half
hold
and
a
half.
sword and have a giant ass hand at the
Here's
same
what we
time?
do. Here's what we do.
In one of the pictures, there's one where he's half human and only transforming into it.
it's
Man, that's some
the Azure Knight or whatever.
That's
You
some
don't need the
pussy
big
shit.
blue
I'm-
helmet and everything.
we're taking the big claw and we're just turning it into a dual disc. That's what we're doing. And we're just gonna play on my arm.
seems like
Big staging area, making checks into my pinky.
No. So what you do is you just take the claw piece and you put it as a piece that goes over the top of your actual hand, and then
Yeah.
you can use your hand.
Yeah.
Like Wolverine claws.
I dig it. You heard him, Clay Cardwell. Get to it. With that, I think we're gonna go ahead and move on to
Honestly, I don't get to say what I think about the set.
Did I go last or did you go last?
You went last.
But I didn't ask you.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jake.
No, my opinion doesn't matter.
He
We
got
can
on his
continue
opinion
on.
about Ivy, and then he gave his opinion on Ivy, and you just skipped him.
Yeah.
I had a plan in my head, and I thought that I was saying I was going last, but I guess that I skipped me. Go ahead, Jake. What do you feel? Sorry, I messed up.
Well, okay. So I think Soul Calibur is the same level up. So the same level in a different way as Bebop. Bebop was so drastic when it first came out,
Where'd my pen go?
and they put a lot of cancels.
You threw it to Tyler.
You gave it. You threw it to Tyler. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Also, so Bebop has a lot of cancel effects that exist in it. This set does not. So it's not as
What the fuck are you talking about?
in this set. There's not as many effects that just say cancel a bunch of abilities like fueling up or overly dramatic or anything like that cancels so many wide variety of things. Other than there's the Solomel Foundation that cancels all enhances. Okay,
It's fucking solemn judgment. I don't know what you're asking. It's nuts.
Wait, but that's one card.
that's one card.
It's non-unique and playable while committed.
I'm
and
not.
it cancels any non-character,
Non-weapon.
non-weapon. Sure.
They're all weapons.
So that card says everything in the past negate.
Wait, it
That's
also
fine.
doesn't
See,
say
it's really good
non-character.
damnation.
Does it not?
No, it does not say non-character. It just says non-weapon.
I'm fairly
also
positive.
you
says
sure?
non-character. Yeah.
I'm fairly positive.
Okay.
I
We
was
didn't say
staring it down.
non-character; it'd be banned already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Anyways,
wouldn't release something that canceled character effects.
It's
we
just
saw what happened
good
last time that happened.
damnation. That's what Mason was right.
It's really good damnation.
It's a 3/5 with a low block. Why would you not play that card? That card's insane.
It's not
It's a
unique.
3-diff.
and it's not unique.
And it's playable while
Card's
committed.
insane.
It's a 3-diff.
And
Cards nuts.
You don't
it has
run
a second effect on it too, right? It doesn't just. It has two
Yeah, it has
effects, right?
another effect.
Yeah, who-
That's also playable while committed.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
It's relevant because it's like minus X speed where X is the printed attack speed.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it commits from
This-
minus like X speed equal to printed.
This
Oh,
card's this card's literally revoke on
I'm
a
ju-
foundation.
I'm just
Like, I
saying
don't-
that. I'm just saying that it has another effect.
It's not quite
I don't care
revoke.
if
We
it
just
was
run
good.
all weapons.
Yep. Got
Hey,
me.
you got me.
It's almost like the set is all weapons.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's almost like
Okay.
I like weapons.
But okay, so negations. That's where you're at.
I think that Cowboy Bebop was more of an unfair set based off what it all canceled and stuff like that.
Okay.
And like what it was doing compared to this set now where all those things exist, so everything's not as broken that's existing in the game now.
Okay.
So you're saying that Cowboy Bebop was a more reactive set, while this set is a more
This
Proactive.
one-
Proactive,
This one's
thank
very
you.
proactive, yeah.
This set's
But
more
they're
proactive.
both equally as strong.
Here's what I'm afraid of. I have felt, and we're not doing that. We're not doing that topic, so we won't. I won't get into it too severely. I'm afraid. Thank you. That, if you're not playing Soul Calibur, you'll lose. That's what I'm afraid of.
I don't think that's true.
And have a Bebop meta once again, where if you're not playing Bebop, all of top 8 is going to be Soul Calibur.
I still think Cassie Cage is one of the best characters in the game, even with this set.
Did
Uh,
Street Fighter vs. Darkstalker feel like it fixed that problem?
So Street Fighter vs. Darkstalkers. So I felt like Bebop and Mortal Kombat could compete with each other.
Oh,
And I
but
feel
there's
like-
a Mortal Kombat set in there too.
Yes.
All right.
I
hold
feel
on.
like
Yeah.
Bebop, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter vs. Darkstalkers could compete with each other. However, boring Street Fighter vs. Darkstalkers is beautiful set for new players. If you're brand new, I suggest picking up any Street Fighter vs. Darkstalkers character, throwing 4 of every single card of their support in their thing, add 20 more cards, play the game. I'm afraid with Soul Calibur, it's just going to trounce those other characters
So
just a little bit. Like I'm optimistic, but timid.
I don't
Timidly
think
optimistic.
I don't think any character that was good before isn't going to be good now, and vice versa. So I think the bad characters that were already bad are still going to be bad, and I think
Give me an example of a bad character.
Time Man.
like
Hey, Time Man was played at the last PDC.
Was
Mhm.
he?
Yeah.
From
Good.
Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
I like Time Man.
I guess I shouldn't
I
say
know you
bad, but like the more bottom of the set characters. So like Sub-Zero,
You just ruined somebody's favorite character. You
good,
just broke someone's heart.
Sub-Zero's so cool though.
but he's
you
not
hurt
he's
me.
not very good though.
Sub-Zero is not the bottom. I don't know what he's talking about.
He's not very good.
He's no Ermac.
Yeah, he's also not Ermac. That character's not very
Aaron
good.
Black. Okay, we're
Or
not saying
Aaron
the most important one.
Like
he's never been played
so,
in
like
an event.
those characters
Really?
still aren't good.
No, not really.
Well, actually, Sub-Zero might be better because he got another piece to the infinite. But
Yep, that's what we care about. 80 card infinites.
Dude, Sub-Zero
Sub-Zero gets to infinite
Sub-
draw of Scorch Wheel and give infinite damage and speed.
Who
Yeah.
cares? Sub-Zero has all of Mitsurugi support from this set. And it's all weapons with stun.
And another Frost Hammer.
He has another
And
Frost
another
Hammer.
Frost
Totally
Hammer.
playable now. Obviously, people are going to be playing Mitsurugi over him because Mitsurugi's a better version of him, but
I think that Sub-Zero is a much more controlling version, while Mitsurugi is the more aggressive version of the deck.
I think if you're playing Void, you put one in the sideboard, depending on how you want to mainboard.
I would agree.
So like,
And if you're playing Fire, you don't do that.
Oh, I want to play Frost Hammer Mitsurugi so bad. This kid over here won't let me.
no, that's what we're going to test first for you because that's what you wanted.
so
You're obviously going to
I
play a
think
deck
Frost Hammer
better.
Mitsurugi is hype. I think it's very
A
cool.
deck you want to play, you're going to play better than a deck that I just built for you.
I don't believe that. Because the deck you build is going to be better than the deck I want to play.
so
The truth comes out.
like
Might be true.
Faye's still good. Cassie's still really good. Vega's still good. I think all the characters that were
I mean,
good
Vicious
before are
is
still good.
because of
Yeah.
Siegfried.
Vicious is still good.
Vicious is still good under Evil. Like, we didn't
Under-
lose Quick Taste.
Yeah, Evil, Earth, like all of these characters are still good. He got Maxi's support too. Under all.
Oh,
Like-
actually, I think he got better under Evil because Ivy's throw.
And Ivy's throw too, yeah.
And you could run the 7 diff
You
because
can
you have
run the
all.
7 diff.
Yeah, that's true. That's a lot
Wow.
of draw.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and I want to move on. This is not the last time we'll talk about Soul Calibur for sure.
No.
But with that, we're
Sure,
gonna move
we'll
on.
talk about it in all
to-
these. all these topics.
yeah, yeah, we're gonna move on to topic 2.